Alrighty, we're back. Everything seems good. Everything's caught up. Trash is hauled away. I feel tired as crap, but I think we are good and we're going to get back on track. Oh, a note. What does it say? Let me get in the light here. Do not forget to upload video explaining hiatus.
It was at that moment the sidewinding dumbass realized that making a video explaining and being gone for 2 dang months was completely pointless because they didn't even upload it. Man, and I thought I was stupid.
Hey everybody, as you can tell by that little skit, I severely fucked up. I legitly made a video explaining that I was going to be gone for a little while because it took a lot longer than I thought, but because my sister was getting married and a few other things, but they're not important. The main thing was the wedding. And like classical moronic me,
I forgot to upload it.
but then again, you guys already saw this, seeing as how I've been gone for what feels like 2 damn months. Probably is, actually. Actually, that's probably accurate. It probably is 2 months. Either way, too damn long. But anyway, I need to stop saying anyway. That should be my freaking catchphrase. I just put that on a t-shirt. Put on a pair of pants right across the ass. In other words, it'd be here. Anyway, as I was saying before camera went weird there. As I was saying before I kept being stupid, my sister was getting married. Big surprise. But as I was saying, it came out of nowhere. Her and one of my longtime friends actually hit it off after she had been in a 9-year relationship with a real piece of shit. Oh, but I talk about him. He harassed her and all this other shit after she finally just left. And she slowly started turning her life around. Still needs to work on it a little bit. Well, I'm not going to judge much. But she got with one of my friends, and they hit it off, and next thing I know, they've been boosting each other up. They both have grown into better adults, and now they're getting married. Well, they got married. And it's the very first wedding I ever took part in planning and crap, because it was literally just me and my mom doing all the wedding planning and fitting the bill and all that crap, and because it's the family of the bride pays for the wedding. I think that's all right. As you can tell, I don't do many weddings, and I see why. Anyone ever asks me to do another wedding, I'm gonna tell them no and fuck off, because I have a deep understanding of what wedding planners go through, and I gotta tell you this: I don't see how they do it. Because there are constant changes, time crunches. You sit there thinking you have enough parking and enough chairs. You don't. And some of the people that do show up, well, are supposed to show up, don't show up. And then you got all this food left over. So we had to haul off so much garbage. But it was fun little for a while. It was real pretty. It was something I never thought I'd see any of my siblings get married, let alone me. So, but everything went fine. We had a good old time. There's a few little hiccups here and there that had people nervous, but it happened. And as you can see in this, in some of these pictures, my sister she was not feeling it for the photos because it was muggy, it was hot, there was threats of rain everywhere. But it didn't rain, luckily, because being this my first wedding that I've ever took part of or been to, I thought for sure that there was going to be in-laws fighting, bad weather, wild animals running around, all the weird stereotypes that happen in the movies, but none of that happened. Weird. I guess karma, whatever it is. I was like, we're gonna be fine for the wedding, and then after that, we're gonna make him stay far away from the camera as possible. Literally, other than the things I had to handle for the wedding, because I I 3D printed some stuff for the wedding to help them cut costs, and pulled it out of our asses. But after that, I basically I almost forgot how to craft. I sat down and started trying to paint a mini. I was like, what am I doing? But yeah, as I was saying about these pictures, before I went on a tangent there, my sister wasn't feeling it for photos, but I had to break it to her. It's like, at being in a wedding, especially when you're the bride, 80% of what you're doing is getting your picture took. And as you can see for my buddy Al, who was the groom here, he's somewhere in a cross between Abe Lincoln Vampire Slayer, Slash, and a little bit of Bloodborne because he had his little add-ons. But hey, that's how they wanted it. We made sure that they had it. I did not write the script. I lost it. Because I don't use scripts and they suck. For me, anyway. I'm an idiot. That sums it up. But basically, the thing went fine. I'm still surprised on how fine it went. It was a bit of a time crunch on the very day of it because we had a bachelor party beforehand, the night before, and it went all right. A little bit of drinking, but nothing too bad. Very simple. For some reason I had to clean an Xbox One, but hey, screw it. He asked me to do it, I did. Yeah, basically, and one cute thing is I'll pop a little picture up here. The cake toppers, my sister and my brother-in-law now, they designed their little cake toppers on the Hero Forge, and they came out fun. They were cute, and big shout out to my buddy Destiny, one of my D&D players. She and crafting buddies. She really outdid herself on the paint job for these because I knew she would have a lot more fun painting the little animals and tiny details and stuff, and she's just a better painter than I am. Me and her have this back and forth that she thinks I'm better and I think she's better, and I hate to break it. I tell her, you paint actual portraits. I paint tiny things and I cheat with washes. You're better. Deal with it. But yeah, it was interesting. But I'm proud of my sister for making the changes that she's done. I hope she can keep striving to be better. And who knows? I might even have him on the channel because my brother-in-law, he loves painting miniatures and coming up with worlds and stuff. My sister's getting into it too. She's come up with some very interesting things. A lot of fae-related things. She likes nature spirits and all that kind of stuff because, as you can see in these pictures, the theme of the wedding, which was sunflowers and things like that. Sunflowers and Celtic. I think that's what they wanted, but I didn't have nothing Celtic. So for the archway here, as you can see right here, I just grabbed up some of my old LARP gear and a couple of things I had laying around in the workshop, and I made a fake animal skull, took my old Viking helmet and my war horn, and I just covered it in flowers and shit and just slapped it out there, and it was pretty damn pretty. It was actually pretty. I was quite surprised. But it's one of those moments where I'm still in awe of the whole thing, because it's like, so that was a wedding. Not the best thing in the world, not the worst thing. Like I said, I never thought I'd see any of my siblings actually get married, so it's one of those, especially to one of my friends. Weird. Hopefully things get back on track now. I mean, this is just a little video. I'll have another video coming out soon and we'll actually get some shit done. Because in between the breaks of doing the wedding planning, I managed to break out the green stuff and convert a few more minis. So I'm going to try and get them painted and then have them in the next video, hopefully. Or one of the next videos. This is just a little me to jabber at y'all and explain why the hell I've been gone for 2 damn months. And yes, I know a lot of people are like, oh, why did it take 2 months? This, that, and the other. You underestimate the amount of trash that is generated during a wedding. We were still finding that shit. But, yeah. And also life. Things like that. My brother-in-law and my sister now are trying to get some shit together. I think they're trying to find a place, which that is a pain in the ass. Very pain in the ass. And it's muggy as hell! It's like a swamp out there. If I wanted this kind of shit, I'd go to Louisiana. Which, hell, they'd probably just look at me like I'm fucking stupid. Hell, you're probably looking at me right now like I'm stupid. And I hate to break it to you. I am. Which then again, by watching this video, you can easily tell that. My viewfinder over here is just like losing its shit. It is popping little squares everywhere. It's locking onto faces, including behind me in the darkness. We've all seen enough horror movies to realize what happens. I hate to break it to them. If monsters are back there and they're gonna eat me, they're gonna get the shits. Because I'm full of it. I lost my entire train of thought on that. It just fucked right off.